There are going to be a lot of people who are super confused because we're not playing Battlefront right after our live show, but that's okay. We got something just as fun.
I mean, I'm certainly confused.
We're going to give Gremlin Squad a little bit of a break tonight, and I'm going to show you this fucking game, and it's going to be great. And then
it's been your obsession for a couple months, right?
It's been my obsession for longer than a year, but I kind of took a little break. And it wasn't because I was enjoying it. So, like, something else came along, and I just kind of lost track of it.
Mm-hmm.
But, like you do.
Yeah.
And then I kind of, got back into it. So this is Elite Dangerous. Now, hold on real quick. Start Copilot.
Starting the ED Copilot main process. Please stand by.
Don't drive the ship.
The ED Copilot process is starting.
We're going to get our... So you are the true Copilot today.
Oh, joy.
But we're going to use my Copilot, my automated Copilot as a resource.
Your virtual Copilot is starting.
I feel like it's kind of hard to be a Copilot if you have all of 6 buttons
Commander,
available.
I have updates available.
Oh, you're
I will
going to have more
download
than
them
that.
now.
Oh, are you really doing an update, you motherfucker?
Sure seems that way.
Oh yeah, he is. He's doing an update. So let me explain a couple of things to you while we're doing this, because I'm about to hand this keyboard over to you. So you're gonna have a lot more than 6 buttons.
Oh joy!
Now, and you have more than 6 buttons there. Each one of those is a menu directory.
Mm-hmm.
So if you press flight, for example. Oh wait, hold on. Shit, sorry. Now. Yep. And then there are some commands on that. Lights, cargo suit. Go ahead and hit. Right. So you just turn on the lights.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a lay of the land here.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that I was in the middle of a mining operation, but I'm almost finished, which is how I've been making money the last couple of days.
Yeah.
This is a ring around a planet. Now I should preface all of this. We are in a map that is a 1-to-1 recreation of the Milky Way galaxy.
Okay. So it's pretty big.
I'm not shitting you. Like, that's there.
Yeah.
I discovered 2 systems that no one in the game has ever discovered before.
It's been out for years. Like.
Yeah. 2017. It's huge. And right now we're in an asteroid ring around a planet called Omicron Capricorni B.
It's like the rings are on Saturn.
Yes. And it happens that he's going to start talking here in a second.
All downloads were successful.
Okay.
The virtual Copilot service will now restart to apply updates. See you soon.
Thank you. So this particular ring is rich in platinum. So I've been mining platinum to make money. In fact, I just passed $1 billion yesterday, I think.
Nice.
First time in the game. So I'm gonna wrap this up real quick, and then we're gonna go.
Copilot executable has been installed.
Then we're gonna go and queue up some missions
Starting
and do that.
ED Copilot main process. Please stand by.
And then I'm going to land on a planet.
The ED Copilot process is starting.
Just start it, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna land on a planet, and then I'm gonna let you drive my SRV around.
Okay.
To show you that, and then I'm going to show you how to take off from a planet,
Good
and
evening,
then
Commander.
we'll have a flight lesson.
Copilot is starting.
Are you going to start?
Just give it a second. Don't get impatient now.
This is just a daily download. This isn't an update. So while he's doing that, he's going to tell you what ship we're in here in a second. It's an Imperial cutter.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very expensive ship that I've outfitted for mining. Now, when you buy a ship, Elite Dangerous, the ship is a collection of all of its systems.
Yeah.
Yeah, showing it pretty well, actually. And you can upgrade all of the systems, and you can decide how much power goes to what, and so on and so on and so on.
Last tick was 5 hours and 14 minutes ago at 19:06.
He's going to talk some more. So, like, these are my thrusters right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All systems are now fully operational.
Okay.
We're in Omicron Capricorni B. We're aboard the Night King, your Imperial cutter.
All of my
Maximum
ships
jump
have
range for this
Game of
ship is
Thrones names.
30.15 light years.
I would expect no less.
Yeah. Now we're not going to use him a lot for commands because that's what you and I will be for tonight. But I can give him commands, and profanity mode.
Confirmed. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
There's that
All right.
too.
Pretty good.
In fact, I've set this up so that he only listens when we press a key because we'll be talking throughout, right? So like these are my thrusters, right?
Sure.
And they reflect like the customized the alterations I've made to it, right? And so on this particular ship, so thrusters, since I'm mining, the pirates try to get me sometimes. So I have a lot of shield banks.
Sure. Yeah.
We have a frame shift drive. I'll show you. I'll tell you about propulsion here in a second. This ship does have weapons, and then you have a reactor that feeds into a power distributor that puts your power in different places. Right. That's our life support system. We have mining lasers, which we're about to use here in a second, and I have limpets, which are they're like little probes. They're one-use probes that you have to tell it what to do, and it can only do that, and then when it expires, it's done. You can't get it back, right? And on my mining ship, I have limpets that will crash into an asteroid and scan its content, and then I have limpets that will go out and collect the stuff I'm trying to get. We have a cargo hatch, and then the refinery is another mining thing. Power plants, what I was telling you about earlier, the reactor. And we've got a really large cargo capacity.
As you would expect.
Right. And then I got some scanning, like a scanning suite and stuff too, right? Okay. So we're going to get through this real quick so I can just get done with it. So I'm going to give this to you, and I'm going to teach you how to navigate stuff as we go, because you'll be in charge of the menus and stuff. Now, if we look at your thing here, you have a flight, which gives you some in-ship commands. So like this is like your lights, landing gear, the cargo scoop, and night vision. And then we have navigation, where you can pull up the galaxy map or the system map, and you can put us into one of the three modes of travel: super cruise and the frame shift drive. I'll get you, like, I'll tell you what to do there when we get there. And then we have some SRV controls that we're not going to mess with right now, and then we're not going to mess around with the computer at all.
Okay.
And the other two we probably won't mess with either in this particular session. So I'm going to, I think I only need, so go ahead and hit F4. And then, so the way that this works is the walk buttons.
Yeah.
And then you tab over by hitting Q or E, right? So tab over to inventory. And then I only need, so I can carry 512. So I only need 4 more of these. I'll be done with this really fast.
Yeah.
So you hit F4 to get out of this again. And then here, pick an asteroid.
That one on the left.
This one?
Yeah.
The one I'm pointing at right now?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to fire my prospector limpet at it. Oh, this is something I haven't made a button for you yet. Power to weapons. So we're going to fire this limpet drone. Now, each side here, I have, why didn't my, oh, there it goes. These are both fire groups. So I have primary and then secondary, right? Mm-hmm. And basically what it is, primary button, secondary button. So I press the primary button.
Prospector has detected 33.1% platinum.
That's good. That's a good amount of platinum. So we're going to come up here and we're going to mine this. So go ahead and put our cargo scoop down. It's going to be under flight. You go ahead and put our lights on too. Or
they are on.
Okay, yeah. Now, as I shoot my mining lasers, I'm also throwing my collector limpets out, since they were both on the same fire group.
Yeah.
Please don't hit me. This is a really big asteroid.
Yeah.
Here, hit that tilde key. Session progress. Sorry, hold it down. Session progress. We should be getting pretty close to being full here. This is one of those tasks where oh, I don't have a lot of... I'm out of limpets. That's why it's taking so long. This is one of those tasks where, like, I should have finished this because this is not very exciting.
Yeah.
So we're waiting for all my collector limpets to put the platinum in my ship. And then whatever we have after this, we're just going to go with it. So go ahead and hit F4 again and take me over to that inventory spot. How do we lose spot? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So now you have two choices. Oh, sorry, hit F4 again. Yeah, there you go. So we can sell this to a station, or we can sell it to another player. And we are going to sell it to another player. So hit F1. Oh, sorry. I forgot. I have to click back into the game. Yeah, hit F1. Now tab over to see where it says set filters. Maybe left. Yeah, there you go. And spacebar is enter. There you go. And let's scroll down to fleet carriers. Yep, and then go down to back and hit spacebar. Good. And then tab right. And let's go down until we see 250K Plat Morpheus. That's 240. There we go. Yep. Yep, and then hit lock destination. Good, and then you just hit F1 again, get that out of there. And put our cargo scoop up. All right, now, first of all, there are 4 axes of thrust.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? You can go up and down. There's no gravity.
Yeah.
And even when we're on a planet with gravity, it still works. So you can go up and down, back and forth. You roll, and you can, let's see, you go up, down, back and forth.
And yaw?
Yeah, right. So I can do this by twisting the joystick. I can pitch, obviously.
Yep.
These 2 big buttons right here on the back of the throttle will take me left. We'll go left side. Right, we'll go right side. And then I have these 2 buttons right here stacked on top of each other. The top one will take us up, and then the bottom one will take us down. Okay. So that's basic propulsion, except for when we want to go long distances, because we could go full thrust, leave the game going for years, and eventually get to whatever planet is over there, right?
Assuming you had enough fuel.
Right. Yeah, which we do not. This ship is not designed for long distance travel. In fact, there's a spaceship, or there's a station in this system we're going to dock with and change ships. So you'll see over here, it's highlighted our destination, right? Now, we need to... There are 3 basic modes of travel. There's the what I just told you about the propulsion, the basic maneuvering while you're in normal space. There's super cruise, which you can think about like Star Trek's impulse drive.
Okay.
We're going faster than the speed of light. But as you know, when you're going faster than the speed of light, the universe is so vast that even several hundred times past the speed of light, you still can't get very far, right? So you need a third option called the frame shift drive, which folds space. It pretty much puts you through an ad hoc portal, and then puts you somewhere else. So we are going to go into Super Cruise right now. So hit navigation. I'm already at full thrust, which is required for Super Cruise. So go ahead and hit Super Cruise.
Frame shift drive charging.
I have to also be...
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I also have to be far enough away from like asteroids. That's why I flew out a while before we went.
'Cause ramming into one of those at relativistic speeds would be very bad.
Yeah, very, very bad. So right now we're still under the speed of light. We're going several tens of meters per second, I think. Hundreds of meters per second. Now we're going past the speed of light. Right.
Well, you're at fraction of the speed of light.
Yeah.
Like we just passed a fifth of the speed of light.
Right.
And our destination is over 700 light seconds away.
Yes. But we're going to keep increasing speed. In fact, I'm going to slow down here a little bit so we don't overjump our where we're coming out.
Well, now we're just breaking the laws of physics.
Yes. Everyone else should be experiencing time differently than us, but that's not how science fiction works. So, or at least not the bad science fiction. You'll notice on this panel over here to the left, you see a thing for distance and a thing for speed.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see that both of them have little blue areas.
Yeah.
Right? Now your job is to hit that Super Cruise button again. When you're going to see as we get closer, you're going to see a slider start to go down on both of them, right?
Okay.
When the slider hits both blue areas, that's when you take us out of Super Cruise, just by hitting the Super Cruise button. It's going to be a second.
Yeah.
And you don't have to hit it right when it happens. Like there's some margin for error. And my job is to make sure we don't go too fast. Because at one point, like if you get past a certain point, you can't slow down in time to do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to visit another player's fleet carrier, which is a giant ship. So this is another planet over here with its own rings. And it's a gas planet, so you can't actually land on it.
Yeah.
All right, you see those sliders now?
Yep, I see them.
So basically the only reason we're doing it, I need to offload this platinum and get paid before switching ships, because it won't let me switch ships if I have stuff in my cargo bay. And then I will introduce you to my very, very large ship that I love.
So you said all your ships have Game of Thrones names. Which one is the Cousin Fucker 5000?
I don't have... So, first of all, I don't have that. You mean Sister Fucker?
Yeah, that one works too.
I don't have any Lannister inspired names.
They could be a Targaryen inspired.
True. And when I buy my first fleet carrier, those will be dragon names probably. So this is called the Night King. The ship we're about to pick up is called. Is that the front of the ship or the
No
back?
fly zone into.
Okay, so first. Oh wait, we're on the bottom of the ship.
What's your speed at there?
I have to figure out where we are. So the ship we're going to pick up is called the Long Night, and it's my exploration vehicle. It has an SRV bay in it. I can jump 60 light years at a time, whereas this I can jump 20. Okay, so we can't just land on this guy's thing.
Understandable.
We have to ask for permission. So what you're going to do is hit F1, and then go over to contacts. There you go. And then, do you see where it says, hit that.
Ensure to observe starport protocol during
We've
your
been
visit
assigned
to
landing
pilot.
pad 1, Mon Capitan.
Okay, and then take me out of this. Uh-oh. So we were assigned landing pad 1,
Is that the glowing yellow thing?
the one with the 1 above it, yeah. So let me get just a bit further, but get ready to put our landing gear down. All right, let's have our landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
A little delayed reaction there.
have
Another-
docked at 250k Plat Morpheus.
Another happy landing. Here, let me
Don't
see
forget
this.
to buy some limpets while we are here on Capitan.
I'm gonna do this just because it's.
Shutdown. What can we do for you, Commander?
So we're gonna make 126 million on this.
It's pretty good.
Yep, that was about 2 hours of mining. That is actually really good. And sometimes this bugs out where I have to do it twice before it'll sell it to me. Good, and then the platinum in our refinery. Oh right, there is none. Sweet. Hold on just a second. Event log. Yeah, good. Session progress. All right, so we don't have to ask permission to take off, but we're gonna figure out where we're going first, right? So hit F1 and tab over to navigation, and then we're gonna clear that filter that we set. So just go down to the X. Yeah, there you go. And then filter for stations, and then go down to stations. Yeah, there you go. And the long night is parked at Martin Enterprise. Nice. And then get out of there. Yep. And then go down to launch.
Are you sure we have enough limpets, Commander?
Departure confirmed.
All right, go ahead and put our landing gear up.
Landing gear retracted.
This is a very fast ship. It has combat ability, but I built it to run away from pirates.
Makes sense.
Because if I'm fighting with $120 million of the platinum, I'd much rather just escape.
No
Then-
fire zone exited.
Signing off.
Now, you'll notice over here on the right, we have a couple of things on here. It says mass locked, landing gear, and cargo scoop, right?
Yep.
So you can't go into super cruise while you're mass locked, which means you're too close to something kind of big. And something kind of big would have that ship would have counted. But we're not mass locked anymore, so we're okay to engage the super cruise.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Why is it bugging out like this? Stop it! I suppose I owe you half of that 128 million now.
I'll put it on your tab.
So the yellow lines here that you see are orbit lines.
Oh.
All of the bodies in this system orbit in real time, so they will change position.
As you would expect.
Yes. There's something to be said about this game. One of the developers, like the head developer, has 2 PhDs in theoretical astrophysics and cosmology, some kind of cosmology, and is also a game developer.
Yeah.
She's really brilliant. I saw an interview she did about this game a couple months ago because they're still putting stuff out for it.
Yeah.
About how they built the planet engine and how, like, if you play No Man's Sky, you find a random planet and most likely it's going to have life on it, right?
Yeah.
That is not real. That does not happen in space. Almost every planetary body you're going to find cannot support life. So most of the planets are like that. But everything is as real to everyday physics as possible, including how planets orbit things and everything. It's insane. Now, also, we should be going a little bit faster here, but you might notice, this is another example of this, you might notice that there was just a planet off to our left, and we just escaped its gravity.
I see.
You'll notice that we're speeding up now.
Yeah.
Also, this ship doesn't have a super fast Super Cruise. My other one does. So we're gonna dock at this station, and then pick up some missions. We'll see what they have. We don't want any combat missions in that ship because I don't think my exploration ship has guns on it.
Well, sure. Why would you want any?
But really, like, I could use the weight allowance for sensors.
Yeah.
You know, because obviously the weight of your ship has an impact on how quickly you can travel. And
So here we are, coming up on 70 times the speed of light.
Yep.
You know, just casual physics breaking things.
Yep. And when we come out of Super Cruise, 300 years should have passed.
Well, if we were like staying just below the speed of light, like 0.99 C, then yeah, but like nobody fucking knows what happens.
Yeah, I guess
at the speed of light.
we don't know what happens. In fact, I'm pretty sure that it's been posited that it's impossible to go faster than the speed of light.
I don't understand the math, but a lot of physics stuff just breaks if you start going faster than the speed of light.
Well, a lot of it breaks if you get close to the speed of light.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like when you get closer and closer to a black hole, physics just breaks down.
Yep.
Like, we just don't. It's one of those, like, I'm interested in stuff like that. I am keenly interested. And I watch videos and try to learn as much about it as I can. But there's something about it when you start learning about shit like that. It just makes you feel so impossibly small.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fact that there's practically no way that we're the only life in the universe. Like there are intelligent civilizations out there. And we'll probably never know that they're there because of that constraint.
Because space is big.
Yeah. Though there are some theories about traveling huge distances through other means. Like if we could learn how to detect space-time and alter it, we could make a wormhole, and get from point A to point B, kind of like Interstellar, if you've seen that. Man, it's a long fucking trip.
I was gonna ask, should I press the jump button or?
No. Sorry, so the jump button only. That's for very long distances. That's not for just a few light seconds. That is, we need to get more than a light year away from where we are.
Okay. So 10,000 light seconds is no big deal.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because we're going way past the speed of light.
Oh.
So when we come out of here, we're gonna have to do the same docking request, but you can't do it right when we jump out. You have to wait until we're within 8 kilometers of the station.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll just decline. So this looks like. So that yellow circle around the planet there is the exclusion zone.
Mm-hmm.
If we hit that when we're going to Super Cruise, it pulls us out and it damages the ship. That means we've gotten too close to the gravity and it pulls us out of our mode of. That looks like a gas planet.
Seems like it.
Yeah, I don't think. We can't land on that. You can land on planets. They're full sized. You can traverse the entire thing.
Nice.
Which is what we will do when it's your turn to fly. I'm gonna let you drive the SRV first because it's kind of fun, and I've driven it a lot, so I don't need to.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Nope. Oh, so this is how. There we go. This is how they load. This is how they hide loading screens. Those animations. All right. Yeah. So yeah. Go ahead and.
So this is F1.
Yep. F1, and then tab over to contacts. and then request docking. There you go.
Ensure to observe starboard protocol during your visit.
Commander,
Pilot.
landing pad 39 is located at 4 o'clock at the front when you enter with green lights to your right.
Looks like a Borg ship.
It does. Oh, there's a player in this station. So if you look down at the radar, you see a little an open rectangle. Oh shit.
Scan detected.
What do you say, 39? Yeah. All right, let's put our
There it
landing gear
is.
down.
Landing gear deployed.
We have docked at Martin Enterprise. Don't forget to buy some limpets while we are here, Commander.
Confirmed contact. Perform landing checklist. You are most welcome, Commander.
So this is the Long Night, our Anaconda.
Mm-hmm.
Giggity.
We're aboard the Long Night, your Anaconda. The maximum jump range for this ship is 65.08 light years.
I wonder if I can do my camera suite while we're in this station. To wait for us to stop moving, though. Camera suite. Oh. Does not like that.
Yeah.
Close camera suite. Close camera suite. Oh, okay. Next camera.
Confirmed, Commander.
Next camera. I just want to...
Confirmed, Commander.
Okay. Close camera suite. That's not the right command. Cancel camera suite.
Is it
Exit is probably
exit?
exit. Oh, yeah. Exit camera suite. There you go. All right. I'll show you the ship here in once we get out of here, because it's kind of being weird. Oh, wait. We can't leave yet. We haven't picked our missions. What time is it? We'll do 2, and we'll see where we are.
Okay.
I want to make sure there's enough time for you to fly around. Oh, let's see. We don't want combat missions. So I can do that without guns, actually. There's a really funny way to do that. 30, that's not that far away. That's one jump for us. What's the difficulty? Yeah, you know what, we'll do this, because there's a really funny way to do it. You ordinarily...
Commander, I have taken the liberty of adding the target system for this mission to your bookmarks.
Black box salvage could be good. That's also within one jump. What's the... Oh, that's a high threat level, though. How many... There's
Let's
only...
see what we have here.
There's only one black box. Hold on. Search signal sources. You know what? Let's do it.
Commander, I have taken the liberty of adding the
Okay.
target system for this mission to your bookmarks.
All right. So go ahead and go down to back. Yeah, you have to go down a whole bunch. Did you see the assassination jobs?
I don't think I did.
Yeah,
no.
they're you can assassinate people and make money for it. Yep, and then hit exit. All right, now press F1.
I hope my reputation precedes me.
And then go over to transactions. Yep. And then, yeah, there you go. Now, let's do the mega ship turret first. So, yeah, there you go. Now, if you go over to, do you see that little spiral thing there?
Yes.
Yep, hit that. That's going to bring the galaxy map up. Hold on. There you go. So press and hold spacebar. So we just set a course.
Setting
Okay.
course for Adada.
Now,
System is just one jump away.
a really quick way is just to hit the galaxy map button there, and it'll take us out instead of having to figure out how to tab over. Good. All right, so hit launch, and we'll go. The ship handles very differently. It does not turn very well, or at least as well as the last ship I was in. It goes fast,
Mm-hmm.
but it does not go fast quickly. It takes a bit for it to get
Yeah.
up there.
Ha 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 ha. How can I be of assistance?
That was weird.
Exit the station quickly and safely.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'll do it when I get out of here. Yeah, go ahead and put those up whenever.
Landing gear retracted.
Now, real quick. I'm going to turn this station chatter off, because it is annoying when you have another person with you.
Confirmed, Commander.
There we go. All right, so now go ahead and open our navigation.
Yes.
And so this is more than a light year away. In fact, it's nearly 40 light years away.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where we'll use the jump button.
Okay.
And the button should tell you how many jumps we have left. It should only be one.
So
But
it was 1.
yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jumping to Adada.
Whee!
You'll notice the speed.
Oh yeah,
It's just
that's
freaking out.
Approaching is scoopable.
Oh, I have a fuel scoop.
Ah.
So on certain class stars, you can siphon off the hydrogen to refill your fuel tank. My fuel
This
tank
is
is
the final stop in our current route. What are your orders, Commander?
shut the fuck up in my orders. The fuel tank I have is massive. So you'll notice over here it says fuel.
Yes.
We just went nearly 40 light years, and it really didn't mess with our fuel gauge at all, right? So I think I can get like probably close to 3,000 or 4,000 light years of travel in one gas tank. But if I were to run out, I can fly a little close to the star here
Fuel scooping.
and just siphon off some hydrogen from it.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
Now, this is the mission we're about to do. There's a group of people that want to go in and fight a mega ship,
Mm-hmm.
but it has gun turrets. So we're going to go in first and destroy them.
Okay.
This is the thing, is that when we come out close to this mega ship, it's not going to know who we are, and it's not going to know that we're hostile until we start shooting at them.
I see.
So we're not going to shoot at them.
Makes sense.
I will show you here in a second. So we have to figure out where the ship is, because the star system is pretty big,
Yes.
and it's not going to be on our contacts like
Mhm.
that. So what you're going to do is go to the top directory here. You should see a button that says FSS.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and hit that. That's our FSS.
Filtered spectral analysis.
So there's a spectrum here, and if you go over something while you're on that spectrum, it'll light up and we can scan it, right? So the spectrum we're looking for is right around here. Okay, so that's a space station. That's not what we want. Plumbing service. That's a player ship.
Hmm.
I do want to get a ship and call it the Sea Bitch,
Hmm.
because that's the ship that Theon travels to the other side of Westeros on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they'll allow that though. I think. Hold on a second. Go ahead and hit F1, and then get that filter off of there, and then move over. Yeah, just start kind of scrolling down a little bit. So those are planetfall stations. Oh, that might be. Hold on. Okay, so go over to transactions. Tab over to transactions, and then pull up that disable megaship. Yeah. We're looking for the GAB.
James class hull.
The
Right?
GAB 103. Okay, so let's go back to that list. I think we just passed it.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
This is
Yep. So let's set a destination there. And then close that. Yep. Now you'll notice right next to the diagram of our ship, there are 3 meters. One for system, one for engines, and one for weapons. That's where our power distributor is pushing power at any given moment.
Yeah.
So right now we're all on engines, right? So this, I believe, is going to be very easy. The threat level on that was pretty low. The black box thing I'm a little worried about because it takes some.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, once we get away from here, we're gonna do a little practice on the interface before we do it, because we're gonna have to target. What's likely gonna happen is we're gonna have to target a black box, pick it up, and then run away really fast.
Yeah.
So you'll notice there's a little time tick there. Like right
Yeah.
now we're on 7 seconds. I try to keep it on 7 seconds while I'm approaching somewhere I'm trying to drop off on. Because I've noticed that if you stay at 7 seconds, you can't go too fast to overshoot it. So that's definitely. I wonder what kind of planet that is.
Gas giant, it looks like.
I don't know. It is pretty big, isn't it?
It's mainly the big horizontal rings that
Yeah.
make me think that.
Well, some regular planets kind of look like that too sometimes. This is a like a legit planet. We could actually land on that planet if we wanted to. It's going to slow us down because we're going to get caught in that. Oh, we're really close anyway, though, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right, let's open up the F1 menu and go over to contacts. Oh, we need to get closer. You can leave it open. We're not in any danger of hitting anything. We're still really far away from that ship. We're a few kilometers away.
Mm-hmm.
That Python's another ship. What we're looking for should populate once we get close enough. There we go. Let me get a little bit closer. Is that the only one?
Yep.
Yeah, those are all okay. Alright, go ahead and target that defense turret. Hit spacebar. There you go. And then get us out of this menu.
It's off to your right.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Ignore us.
Pay no attention to the ship off your port.
So normally what you do is you shoot at this thing. And then people start shooting at you, and you have to destroy it and get out.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any guns.
True.
So I'm going to divert all of my power to shields. And we're going to ram the motherfucker. Yep. I need to back up a little bit. But this ship is very, very long. That's alright. Oh, it does still have all of its health, though.
You might have missed?
Maybe. We'll do it a little bit higher like that. Let me get some of my shields back. I lost a little bit there.
As I would expect when you ram into a ship that's many times your size?
Yeah. Generally is not great for How about we try like that?
No, I still missed.
Damn it. Oh.
Your
Yeah, no,
shields
I
are kind of...
Hull integrity compromised. Shields offline.
Uh-oh.
Detected.
Should we leave?
No, it's alright. I've never had this problem before. I wonder if we hit it at a different angle. Like this. I can always come back into this later. Like, it isn't super important that we do this right now. Let me get my shields rebooted first.
That's kind of important. To the whole, not dying thing.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to go into the vacuum of space. I don't have weapons, right?
This is your ship, you'd know.
I don't think I do. I usually put a fighter bay. They can launch fighters. Yeah, there's nothing I can hit this with otherwise. Okay, we're gonna give this another go here and
Shields online.
gonna try to aim kind of high. And we're gonna get a real good jab at it. Okay. I apologize if we die. We better not die. Alright, that didn't work. Okay, we're gonna go do another one then.
Okay.
I've never had that problem before. Oh, I wonder if they patched it. Because it's a really good way of doing it without aggroing,
Yeah.
any problems. So let's go ahead. Let's go to the F1 menu.
It's okay, Daniel. Lots of men have performance
Yeah,
anxiety.
Well, okay. First of all, okay. So you know about the context thing.
Yes.
Okay. So what we're about to do is going to be pretty dangerous.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to wait until the shields are all the way up. And we're we're going to leave the shields at full power the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Because we will probably get fired at. So we're gonna super cruise somewhere. We're gonna drop out, and we need to pick up a black box.
Okay.
Right. So what we need to do is we come out of super cruise. You put the cargo scoop down because we can't pick it up without the cargo scoop, and then we have to pull up this menu and find the black box and target it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pick it up, and then you get ready to hit the super cruise button.
Okay.
And with no destination, we're just gonna go into super cruise
Mm-hmm.
and just jump out, and then we'll figure out where we're going after that.
Okay.
So go ahead and get us out of here. Oh wait, sorry. Go to transactions. Go to the black box one, and then over to the little spirally thing, and then. All right. Yeah, and then just press and hold spacebar. If you try to press and hold without moving it a little bit, and then hit the galaxy
Setting
map
course
button,
for HIP 100233.
should just
System
be
is just one jump away.
yeah. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
There's a little X on the buttons. I mean, I can't press it yet. I'm just gonna press it and see what happens.
Hold on. Oh, that's why the hard points are at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, that's never happened either.
Jumping to HIP 100233.
So we're gonna do a similar thing when we get into the system. We're gonna do it with the FSS scanner,
This next star is scoopable.
but don't hit the FSS scanner quite yet.
Objective detected.
So
We
I've set
arrived at
my
our target destination.
co-pilot to do an auto honk,
Mm-hmm.
which is scan the whole system with or without my input. So now we'll go ahead and hit that FSS scanner. And then the spectrum we're looking for is toward the other end right here on the left. And if I'm not mistaken, the one we're looking for should show up in blue. No, it's not any of those. Or yellow, maybe. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's so far away. Okay, well, we'll have a minute to talk, and then right after this, we'll go find a planet and land, and then
Okay.
we'll switch spots. All right. This is going to take like a solid 2 or 3 minutes of flight.
I don't have anything else to do.
This is usually when I go to the bathroom.
Because, I mean, what can hurt you when you're going 10 times the speed of light?
Yeah, well, actually, pirates can use an interdictor to pull you out of Super Cruise. And there's a way you can evade it.
So what does your ship look like from the outside while you're going at several times the speed of light?
Camera suite. Like that.
I mean, like, from someone else's perspective who's not going at the same speed.
Oh, you look like a shooting star.
Oh.
Yeah. Next camera.
Confirmed Mon Capitan.
Next camera.
Confirmed Skipper.
That's me. Mute copilot.
Muting.
Next camera. Next camera. So that's where you're sitting, or over there. Next camera. Next camera. Are these all just interior shots? Next camera. I like how he has that set up. It's actually kind of neat.
Huh.
Next camera. Exit camera suite. Where is that? You know what? That's fine.
We have another 100,000 light seconds to go.
Yeah, that time will keep drastically getting less and less as we go faster and faster.
Yeah.
I should have made sure that this was within 10,000 light years. Now, I can sit down with an audiobook and play this game for hours.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I have to do something like this, I just kind of zone out.
Yeah.
And then that's when a pirate tries to take me out of Super Cruise.
How rude.
Yeah. So, do you remember what we're going to do when we jump out of here? Or when we come out of Super Cruise?
We're going to deactivate Super Cruise. We're going to open the cargo scoop.
Yep.
You're going to pick up the thing.
We have to target it in the
target it
context.
with F1.
Yeah.
We're going to pick up the thing. We're going to close the cargo scoop and then Super Cruise.
Right, yeah, because we can't go into Super Cruise with the cargo scoop down.
Makes sense. You would get things in there at many times the speed of light.
Yeah.
Which would put holes in your ship?
I think it would just rip the
At
ship
the very
up.
least.
Yeah. I guess while we're doing this, so if you press F2, so that's our chat,
Mm-hmm.
and then hit escape, and then tab over. That's all of our mail, and then all the comms menus are right here. So those are that one that we were just in, over to the those are commanders that we've run into recently.
Mm-hmm.
So I think these first two were in the session that we're in right now.
Huh.
So go ahead and hit escape. So you can imagine if every person on Earth played this game, we still wouldn't run into each other.
Yeah.
Because the universe, the galaxy is so vast. So when you actually run into a player, it's kind of like, oh, that's neat. So hit F3. So this is how you get out of your ship.
Mm-hmm.
But since we are indeed flying more than 100 times past the speed of light,
Yeah.
not a great idea. So tab down. If I had my fighter bay installed, which I took it off to make the ship lighter so I could do something. I usually have it on just in case.
Mm-hmm.
You hire NPC guys to staff your ship, and they go out in the fighters and they fight while you tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Because this ship is enormous. It's fucking huge. You'll see that when I land and we get the SRV out, you'll be able to see the ship really well.
Mm-hmm.
It's insanely big. It's the size of. It's bigger than a building. It's really big.
I believe it.
So down again. This is how we deploy our SRV, which is just a little rover.
Just a little car.
Yep. It's got a turret on it with a laser cannon, mostly used for shooting at rocks and breaking things up so you can collect ore.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you go down one more, I don't even remember what this is. Oh yeah, these are the crew members you can hire. So go ahead and escape out of that. And then we're getting fairly close. Go ahead and hit F4. And tab over one to the left. This is where we start. This has got a bunch of information about how much money we have. If I were to crash the ship, or if we get killed doing this, it's going to cost me $10 million to, which actually isn't that much.
Yeah, you have many times.
Yeah. And then there's a bunch of stuff over here,
Yeah.
like information stuff. So tab over. These are all our oh. Oh, that's my fault. That's all right. I didn't realize we were that close. Nice anaconda. Thank you. You're not the only man to ever tell me that.
Oh!
Oh!
Giggity.
We are about to grab a black box and hope we don't die because we don't have any weapons.
It'll be fine.
And Chris here is my co-pilot. And I'm going to be your co-pilot in a little bit. All right, we're coming up on this. So I already have our power to shields. And we should be able to withstand a beating, and I'm pretty sure... Well, hold on a second. I want to check this before. Did I take my point defense system off?
Think so? I don't see it.
Yeah. Great.
Okay.
Fantastic. I don't have a point defense either.
It'll
This
be
is a bad idea. We probably shouldn't be doing this mission. You don't even have shields? Well, this is very heavily... Well, it's not very heavily shielded. I've got shields, though. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? We are exploring the universe. Well, right now, we're stealing a black box. And I imagine when we get out of here after a few seconds, some guys are going to show up and they're going to have words with us. But all of our powers are to shields. We only have to get one of them, and I've done this before and gotten 3.
We should be fine.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and give you commands once we start so you don't get confused. So go ahead and pull us out. Put our cargo skip down. Pull our contacts up. Contacts. Black box. And target. Pull us out of this menu. You'll see this little computer here to the left. With a crosshair on it.
Yep.
If I go faster than 40 kph, I can't get it. We'll just crash into it. So we're at... Yep, that's our enemy. All right. Ooh, they got our shields. They got our shields. Okay.
All right, we did it.
All right, so let's go ahead and pull up our go ahead and pull up F1. And then go over to transactions and go to that black box. And then go to the galaxy map. And then yep, and then go kind of move back and hold. There you go. And then just you can use this to. There you go.
We're jumping?
Not yet. I need to. They took my shields down way faster than I thought they would.
You got shot up a little bit.
Yeah, that's all right. We're making pretty good time on this.
That's one way to do it.
Yep. All right. I think we're good to jump. Oh, another thing. When you use the frame shift drive, it generates heat.
Ah.
So, firing weapons generates heat. Getting hit by things generates heat. When you're fuel scooping, obviously, you're right next to a star.
Mm-hmm.
So you always right before you jump, you always want to make sure that your heat isn't too high because it'll damage your ship. All right, so we're gonna pull up the F1 menu here in a second, and let's find that station. Go ahead and fill. Yeah, there you go. What was that noise?
I don't know. Back here?
Yeah. I don't know what that alarm was.
I don't know. I was trying to press down and it wasn't going.
Oh, it might have been a you can't do this thing.
Probably.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Tell me to slow down. There are things sparking on my ship right now.
It's fine.
Thank you to whoever subbed there. Nine-Tailed Fox.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hello.
We do usually play Star Wars games. We don't play. This is not like an Elite Dangerous channel, so I don't want you to I don't want to sell you things that you're not trying to buy. We usually do Star Wars stuff. There's smoke coming out of our ship.
Well, you did take a couple of hits there.
Yeah, we're actually, if you were so hit F4 and then show. So our shield generator took a pretty bad hit. Our thrusters, they tried to hit our engines. They really fucked our SRV bay up.
The cockpit canopy. You don't really want that to get shot up.
That's pretty tough though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hear me, baby. Hold together.
Yeah. Everything is fine.
We're fine here. How are you?
Oh, thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate that. Always trying to make our Twitch following bigger, even if it's people from Facebook. Jimmy doesn't know how to use Discord. He doesn't have a Discord, so.
That's fair.
To be fair, Discord is kind of weird and kind of hard to use. I'm not used to it anyway. So that's our impact alarm, trying to tell us if we keep going on the current heading, we're going to crash into these rings.
That's right. I need to hit the button soon.
We're about to lose quite a bit of velocity, actually. I should probably make my shields a little more robust on this ship.
It was fine.
Alright, where's the door at? Oh, it's right there. Right.
Need to call him up, right?
Yeah, you want to wait until now. Like when it hits 7.9, then you can.
Station services are at your disposal.
There you go. Nice.
Denied.
Oh, hit it again.
Stay on course and resubmit docking request when en route.
There you go.
There you go.
We weren't close enough yet.
Access granted. Please head directly for Bay 02.
Hit that tilde and say unmute copilot.
Unmute copilot.
Confirmed, Commander.
I like when he tells me where I'm supposed to go. Because finding the right landing bay in these bigger stations is kind of hard sometimes. Can you read that, chat?
Were you disappointed when the door opened that Anakin didn't come through in the Mando episode? No,
No.
not really.
In fact, I was stoked to see Ahmed Best as a Jedi. I thought that was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Landing pad 2? Where is landing pad? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's have the landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
We have docked at Martin Enterprise.
Repair bill's only 56,000. Alright.
Perform landing checklist.
That's not bad.
So how much did the job pay, though?
Let's see. $290,000. That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Incoming message.
We obviously made money.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now real quick. Let's land on this one. All right, go ahead and launch us out of here. So I'm going to show you about landing on a planet now.
When I first saw his hand, I thought it was Mace. Then I saw the beard and was like, oh, we're getting a lot of bald guys who look like him recently.
Maintain correct lane on
I don't know about a lot, but there's a couple.
I would have been pretty mad if it was Mace Windu.
Yeah. Considering that he's dead.
Yeah. What is this ship doing up here?
I don't know. Just hanging out.
This ship doesn't
Scanning.
look like it's
Reno,
used.
clean. Master. Type 9 heavy.
Go ahead and put our landing gear up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Landing gear retracted.
There we go. Once this ship it starts going a certain direction, it does not like to go the other direction quickly.
Inertia is a property
Yeah.
of matter.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So. Oh, okay. So we'll need to. So when you hear a click and that mass lock will go away, that's when we go into Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive charging.
It sounds like it's saying friendship drive.
I know. I know. I've trained myself to ignore it, but you're right. So it looks like we're gonna go for one of the planets orbiting this gas giant here.
One of the moons, yes.
Information. I should pull up some stuff when we get close to it, because there's some information I need to know about this planetary body. For example, oh, shit. Don't hit the rings. For example, what is the gravity? Because if the gravity is very high, also I want to land somewhere where there's some light. I think we'll land on where that sun is shining. So there are kind of like 3 stages to planetary landings. One of them is when we get into the gravity well, and then we do a controlled glide that's still going really fast, and then we're just going regular. You don't have to do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, this got a lot of light right here.
Yeah.
Orbital flight engaged.
Approaching Omicron Capricorn.
What does the gravity say?
0.05 G.
Okay, that's fine.
Planet is of type rocky body. Surface temperature is 62 degrees
Oh, wait,
Celsius.
you know what? This looks pretty smooth
Gravity
over
at
here,
the
right?
surface is 0.05 G.
It's a pretty warm rock.
Yeah.
It's somewhere around 150 Fahrenheit. Maybe more.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to get out of the ship or the the SRV. Actually, we can't. We have a spacesuit. You can actually get out of your ship and walk around,
Yeah.
and it turns into a first person. So the reason I want to know the gravity is because right now we are at the mercy of this planet's gravity.
Yeah.
If it was like 2 or 3 times gravity, we would just sink like a rock. And it's happened to me before too, where like, so this meter on the right, where it has the yellow and red,
Yeah.
that's our downward velocity, right?
Do you need landing gear?
Not yet. So if I were to zero this out, we would have no downward thrust or no downward movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've landed. Right, I've started a landing procedure where the planet has like 3.0 gravity, like 3 times the like Earth's gravity.
Yep.
And I will get to this point, and I'll be traveling like I am now, but that right meter's all the way in the red because it's pulling me really fast, and I don't notice it until the ground comes up at you. And it's happened to me before where I've had to pitch up and use my thrust, like my boost, to like defeat gravity and not crash my fucking ship. All right, so we're gonna land. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then we're gonna go. So go ahead and put that landing gear down. So do you see how far we are from the surface?
200 meters?
No, yeah. So we start to get into trouble if we're not paying attention around 40 meters. Actually, okay, so on our scanner, you see that little blue dot?
Yep.
That means this is a spot where, whoops, in the wrong direction, where we can land. And you'll notice my heads-up display here it's showing me 2 directions.
Mm-hmm.
There are the arrows going up, and then there are these side-by-side arrows, right?
Yeah.
So side-by-side arrows want me to level the ship.
Another way you go the other way.
Yep, like that. And then pitch up. There we go. All right,
We
now
have touchdown, Commander.
go ahead and take my seat.
Our
I'm going to use the
first
restroom real
landing on this
quick,
body.
but don't do anything yet.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's fairly uncontroversial to say that if Vader had ever run into Grogu, Grogu would not have floated away from it.
Oh, I'm not used to wearing these headphones.
Do you want to swap?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
These don't seal the ears very well, do they?
No, not really.
Yeah. I should get another pair of Sennheisers. Okay, so we're doing it in this order so you can experience all the vehicles, because this is like the SRV is pretty cool. The thing is that you have the ship propulsion, and then you have driving an SRV on a planet less than Earth's gravity.
Yes.
They are very different. So we're gonna start with the SRV. We're gonna drive around a bit and fuck around, and then we'll do some flying. So I'm gonna get you in your SRV. It's gonna plop you right down.
Low gravity warning.
All right, now this drives like a car, so
Okay.
you can turn in 2 directions, right or left, but it's not that way. It's the. There you go. You see your.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Now, you have two modes of thrust. Well, you have 3 modes of thrust. Okay. Well, you have 2 modes of thrust. The 2 of them are connected. You have forward and backward thrust, just like in a car, right? You do forward and reverse. So the way I have this configured is toward the body is forward thrust. So start turning your tires, and then just kind of pull back a little bit. There you go. Probably a little less than that. There you go. Cool. All right. So let's drive out a little bit this way. I want you to get away from the ship, and I will show you your 3rd mode of thrust.
I assume that's up.
Yeah. Good. Now, I think we're far enough away. Yeah. Do you see that button on your joystick right in the middle, the stripey one?
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit that. Oh, wait. Try the other one. There it is. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So, there you go. Now, since we are less than Earth's gravity, if you were to like hit a dune, you just keep going
Yeah.
in air, right? So it's good to have that maneuvering thruster to kind of soften your blow before you hit the ground.
Yeah.
Because we have our own shielding on this, and we have our health as well. Now I can do repairs on the spot, and it's not that big of a deal. And even if you destroy it, it costs like a couple $100 or like $2,000 to replace. It's not that big of a deal. So we have a cargo scoop, just like the ship, right? And we have a turret. I might not have these buttons programmed well. There we go. Okay.
Huh.
I wonder if that doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that some other time. So this is our turret.
It's a big ship.
Yes, that is a very, very large ship. Now we're in analysis mode. Pull the trigger. Let me see what this says. I can't remember. Okay, so so if you look at the buttons, they're labeled, right?
Yeah.
So if you hit Y and then the stripey button, you go into combat mode. Now go ahead and pull the trigger. Yeah, you can shoot things, right?
Yeah.
So turn around and shoot the ship. This is really fun. It's actually really funny. You'll get a message. We are unable to do damage to the ship with lasers like this.
Unsurprising.
Yeah. So this is the there are a couple of different ways the lasers are used. It's mostly for gathering ores and stuff, but there are some combat things to do too. All right. So let's take a look. So you'll notice that we have this radar looking thing, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot like radar. You'll notice that like some stripes will show up, right?
Yeah.
So point in that direction where the stripes are and just kind of drive that way. And you can go as fast as you want. In fact, all the power is to engines. Huh?
No, I guess we didn't pass them.
What?
I thought we might have passed them, but I guess not.
No, it's quite a bit out. You'll know when there's something there we can mine because it'll have a little white box around it. So go ahead and use your propulsion to, yeah. There you go. There you go. This is like off-roading, but in space.
Yeah.
In fact, I wonder what... Oh, you can fire, by the way, while you're in this mode, too. You just don't...
Yeah.
You can't really control it too much. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Now, you could literally circumnavigate this planetary body. It would take you a very long time, but it's fully rendered. Like it's actually here.
Yeah, believe it.
So let's slow down a little bit and kind of do a 360 and kind of look around with the radar. Or if there's something closer, we can kind of. Our ship is going to show up. That's all that noise right there. That's our ship.
Looks like it's still.
Yeah, that kind of that way. Yeah. Looks like it might actually be kind of far out. Now, at one point, our ship is just going to fuck off. It's going to be like, okay, you're not coming back, and it's going to fly away. But it's fine, because we can just call it back. In fact, it's more safe to have it just not sitting there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hit this hill up here and then get some air. There you go. Yep.
Whee!
Don't forget the thrusters. Now, if you look off to the right here, that's the left. There's that gas giant that we're orbiting.
Yep.
And depending on, what time of day it is, the view will be different because everything's orbiting.
Sure.
So this is the SRV.
Okay.
Right. I don't think that there are any. Hold on a second. Do I have this mapped so I can get these things? Oh, I can. Cool. What planet are we on? Is this where we are?
Yep. You just go to any planet. Yep, that's my understanding. You might not be able to get out on all of them because some of them are gas giants that will crush you immediately. But
Yeah, and actually you can't land on Earth-like planets either, just because it wouldn't be able to render,
yeah.
all of the life and stuff. So there isn't. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's actually very much on this world anyway. I use a third-party tool. That's like if I need, germanium or something, that'll tell me the closest planet I have that's kind of close that will get us there. Okay, so our ship's actually still landed. So do you see it's a blue dot on the radar there?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and drive toward there. I don't want to correct that attitude there. Yep. That's all right. The SRV is pretty tough, actually. It's very durable. The steering is a little sensitive, you might have noticed.
Yeah.
So reboarding the ship is going to be kind of tricky. It's one of those things in this game that doesn't do a great job. All right, so you'll notice that like at the front of the ship there's like an orange area.
Yeah.
Do you see like the lights up there?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like when there's a landing spot in the, it's the same thing. So that's where it's supposed to pick the SRV up, but you can't just drive right over there. Well, actually, I've never tried. You know what? We're gonna try it a different way.
Okay.
So go ahead and approach that that orangish area. And kind of stop right before you get in the like right under it. No, get pretty close. Yeah, okay, stop. All right, so you just inch forward bit by bit. There you go. All right, you ready to follow the ship now?
I guess.
This is a very expensive ship. Please don't crash my ship.
I will do my best.
All right, we're currently landed.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, Commander.
Oh, we don't need night vision. Okay. So, remember, you have 4 modes of thrust, right?
Yes.
You have up, down, side to side, a roll, and you can pitch, and yaw, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the thrust we need right now is directly upward. So
Yes.
if you put your hand on the throttle, with your index finger, you'll feel 2 buttons on top of each other there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the top button is up, the bottom button is down. So go ahead and press the top button and hold it.
Do I need to press something to launch first?
Nope.
Sure?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm holding it. Do you mean this?
Yeah, there you go.
Ah, okay.
There you go. All right, now we need to achieve escape velocity,
Okay.
right? And the best way to do that is at a 90-degree angle to the planetary body. So you'll notice right now you're at 5 degrees and then 10 degrees. So let's get that to 90 degrees. Now start pulling back on your throttle, get some movement. Yep, it will flip around a little bit. Just ignore it. Just right here is fine. Like around here is fine. And we're going as fast as we can. So so you have a hat toggle on your yeah.
Yes.
So press up a couple of times. There you go. I could have done that vocally, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and take your landing gear out.
It's probably a good idea.
So you'll notice that we're not mass locked anymore,
Yeah.
which means that we can take off.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
All right. Now, if you'll notice, we're still in the planet's gravity there. And the further away we get from it, the faster we can go. So what we're about to hit here is a lot of even barren planetary bodies have atmospheres,
Yeah.
right? So this one, as soon as we get past that friction just now, we'll be able to go a little bit faster, right? And then you'll notice up here it says OC on the dial up there. That's the planet's gravity in total. So once you get past that, we'll be able to go,
I
at
see.
regular speeds.
There we go.
Oh, why are we in combat mode? There we go. All right. So let's go somewhere, shall we?
I guess.
Let's see. What's this?
Corna.
That's the. I don't know why it won't let us. Why won't let me click on that? Oh wait. This is a little buggy sometimes.
Just there.
Here, we'll do this the easy way. Kaurna.
There we go.
Setting course for corner. System is just 1 jump away.
All right, now if you look, you have your main radar, that big circle,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have like a little bitty circle to the left. that's where you're trying to aim to get to where you're going, right? So you want to put that solid dot in the middle of your crosshairs. If the dot is open, like it's an open circle, it's this orientation but behind you.
Okay.
And a solid dot means it's in front of you. So we take a look at our heat, which is fine because we're not close to anything hot anyway, so we're good to jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now, right when it jumps in, it's going to say 43210 or 3210. As soon as it starts moving, 0 your throttle.
Okay. So
Jump
now.
into corner.
No, hold on. Now. The reason for this is it's going to drop us right in front of the star. And you do not want to be going very fast.
Scoopable.
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Stations.
This is the final stop in our current route. What are your orders, Commander?
There are a lot of stations in this. I've never been here before.
So where would you like to go?
Well, you wanna fuck around with the FSS scanner a little bit?
Sure.
Let's do a little bit of discovering. Now, so you move around right and left like that. Yeah, there you go. And then you tune the thing with the paddles on the left of the throttle. Yeah, there you go. Cool. So when you pass over something, like there's like a blue flashy thing up here. So kind of go over that a little bit. There you go. Yep. Okay. Now we're kind of close to it. That's fine. Now kind of inch over a little bit on your tuning with the left hand. There you go. So you want it to be a white circle, just like that. So hover over it and then hit the trigger. Okay, and then kind of go up in that direction where it's kind of showing you where to go. There you go. So this is obviously like a planetary body.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of nothing.
It's got a lot of water in the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's the gravity. It's got almost no gravity. Okay, so now hit that middle button, the stripey button. There you go, and then hit it again. It'll take you out another frame. All right, and kind of keep going around. There we go. There's some stuff. So I would start like all the way over and then go on the way back.
What's this? Got a whole lot of not much.
Yeah. Most of these are I usually just kind of fly through these because none of them are really of note. Every once in a while you'll like very rarely you'll hit like an Earth like planet and you're like, aw, it's pretty. You gotta tune them a little bit to get the circle. There you go. You want a solid circle, not a dotted circle. There you go. And it looks like this has 2 planets on it. That's very small. Do you see the radius?
Yeah. That's tiny.
Yeah, and the gravity because it's smaller, obviously the gravity is going to be a lot less.
Still has more gravity than the last rock we landed on.
Yeah. And then there's another one up there, I think. Also, we won't scan this whole system because that'll take a long time. I think we're going to try to dock on a station and see if we can get that to work.
Argon atmosphere.
Yep.
Need any argon?
No. So let's go ahead and get out of this.
Okay.
You're looking for the B button on the throttle. There you go. Okay, so let's see. These are too small. We can't land on these. Oh shit. These are all landfall.
Kier settlement? Have we wandered into fucking Severance?
Okay, so this is a problem because there aren't any. It's not a problem at all. There aren't any space stations big enough that have landing pads big enough for our ship on them.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to find a different system, or do you want to brave a planetary landing?
Let's find a different system.
Okay. Because I really don't mind if you crash the ship. It's not that big of a deal. I am literally rolling in money in this game. Let's see. Well, actually, I wonder if you'll tell me. Nearest station. Nearest station. Yeah, he doesn't know what that is. Places. Interstellar factors will have interstellar factors.
The best destination for interstellar factors is Jabalgan, which is 13.85 light years from you.
So that's one jump.
To Nikola Dock, an Ocellus starport that is 654 light seconds from the star.
Plot course.
Setting course for Jabalgan.
That's him doing it, by the way.
Yeah.
All right.
System
so
is just one jump away.
It's behind us.
Yep. All right, and our heat is good. In fact, it's going down, right?
Because we're going away from
yeah,
the star.
which as long as it's on a downward trajectory, you can jump. As long as you're not at like 99 degrees or something. But at that point, you've got alarms going off.
At that point, you've got other problems.
So you saw that we had smoke on the outside of our ship?
Yeah.
Jumping to Jabalgan.
When you get too close to the star and you're setting off heat alarms, the smoke is inside the cockpit.
This star we are jumping to is scoopable.
That's when you know you should be concerned.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad news.
Okay.
All right, so
We have arrived at our target destination.
So we're looking for Nicolette Dock. All right, so this will be a little tricky, but as you get closer, remember this is a good balance between getting there quick enough and then starting to pull back on the throttle a little bit so you can get that 7-second window that I showed you. So go ahead and accelerate. So that yellow line's the exclusion zone. So you're definitely far away from it to not hit it. So I would adjust to get this orbit line as our horizon. There you go. So once we start hitting like 30 seconds, I would start pulling back a little bit. But I sense you have a feel for it. You're trying to get to 7 seconds and maintain, right?
Gradually.
Yeah. Yep. Keep that yellow circle right in the middle there. Good. Be nice if we could actually read the text. So this ship actually has a
Pirate interdiction threat detected, Commander. Looks like Dr. Late is after us.
motherfucker. Fucking pirates, man.
Well, that was exciting.
Yeah. All right, cool. So let's line ourselves up again. I just about pissed my pants. It's like, oh God. I knew that was going to happen. I was like, as soon as I put this over to you and you're piloting, the first time you've ever played this fucking game, a pirate's going to be like, ooh.
All right, let's try that again.
The joke about that is that he would have pulled us out of hyperspace and scanned our ship and saw we didn't have anything in our hold and just fucked off, probably. There's something that's just visually super great about this game. I love how it looks. So I'm going to reprogram my Copilot so that when something like that happens, it plays the red alert sound from Star Trek.
You can't say that. This is a Star Wars channel.
Yeah. There's not a good red alert sound from Star Wars, though. Otherwise, I'd use that, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get to 7.9, then I want you to kill the thrust. Because I don't want to be in the menu while you're moving.
Okay.
That's a lot of responsibility.
So,
Yep, just 0 out here. All right, hold on a second.
Landing pad 24 is located at 12 o'clock at the front when you enter with green lights to your right.
All right, so there are several different kinds of stations.
so the front is this thing?
Yes, it is. And in fact, if you look, you can see the green starboard light. So when you go in through the front, you want the green light to be on your right.
Okay.
So this is a good spot to use your other directional thrusters, like your left on your left hand, the left side, the paddles there.
Yeah.
That will take you side to side. So I would go side and then there you go. Yeah. Okay, so kind of, let's go this way so that you keep that green light on the right of your ship. There you go. Now you're actually pretty well lined up here. Remember, you have up and down too.
Reports of increased traffic surrounding the facility. Regulate your speed, Commander.
That's cut back on your speed quite a bit. Yeah, you're looking good. I wouldn't adjust anything else. Just kind of twist. There you go. Oh, okay. You have to be careful with those because they like to keep going. So wait, yeah. Why don't you pitch up? Good. A little bit of thrust.
Deviate from your current vector. Ground crew ready for arrival.
Good. Yeah. You're on the right track. Now remember, this ship is very tall, so you want to kind of. You don't want to aim for the middle of the door. You want to aim kind of like the top third, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, good. And you remember, you can feel. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Just kill your thrust. Kind of twist and line up. And then go backwards. What are you stuck on? What in the world are you? Let me hold
thrust
on.
backwards.
This is a no-stop zone. Clear the area.
Bounty and code of 500 credits for docking minor blocking airlock.
500 a bounty?
I'm sorry.
You know what the penalty is for here? Yeah, adjust that. You know what the penalty is if that timer goes down?
What?
They fucking kill you. All right, so you're lined up pretty well now. So all you need is forward thrust and just some direction.
Okay.
I wouldn't go that much thrust. That's a lot of thrust. Pitch up. A little bit to the right. Twist to the right. There you go. Good. Now once you get in here, just kill your thrust. All right. So we're going to put...
24? 24.
Yeah.
So that's this. Then to go down, it's the top button up here?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. The tab button is up. Pitch down a little bit so we can see what's under you. There it is. Yeah. So I would go right. There you go. Now go ahead and get over it a little bit, and we'll figure this landing interface. It's pretty self-explanatory, but
Yeah.
so you want to go down a little bit more to activate it. There you go. So you just line up the red dot in the center,
Yep.
and then you go straight down. There you go. So even out just a little bit. It won't matter really. It'll fix you anyway, but I like to be tidy.
Oh.
There you go. That was great.
We have docked at Nicole Dock. This is
We-
our first visit to the station, Commander.
We only broke one law.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go pay our fine now.
It's not my fault that the docking bay was way too narrow.
Yeah, it is a fat ass ship. Like it really is a thick ship. All right, cool. What time is it? I think we're probably about done, right? Yeah, we're a little over time.
Yeah.
Actually. All right. Well, if you joined us for this incredibly fun time, thank you so much. You're going to be in charge of doing this when I'm done, by the way.
Okay.
So pull OBS up and get ready to, yeah. So I'll be back tomorrow at 7 with some Battlefront with the boys from Gremlin Squad. So join us then. Also,